Once there was a woman who married a man, and so she became a wife. She promised that she would love her husband through sickness and health, through good times and bad, through richer and poorer. She often told her husband with her words that she loved him, and she had many emotional stirrings toward him. Yet there was one problem. She was unfaithful. She would regularly flirt with other men whenever her husband wasn't around or whenever she thought he wasn't looking. And when opportunities presented itself, not just once or twice, but on a regular basis, she was unfaithful and slept with other men. Would we then say that this woman truly loved her husband? Certainly not. Now let's move to Scripture. In the Bible, a woman represents a church. Where we have a pure and faithful woman, this represents the church that is following the only true God. This represents the church, the pure bride that will be ready for Christ's return. Then we have an adulteress or a harlot, an unfaithful woman. This represents a fallen or apostate church. In Revelation 17, we see something called Babylon the Great, the mother of all harlots. This mother of harlots represents a false church system with false doctrines and beliefs and teachings. This church is not a church that is pleasing to God, but a fallen church. And we see the designation that she is a mother. This means that she has many daughters who also hold to her false doctrines. We live in a very treacherous age now, where people are following after the lust of their flesh, living for the world and the pleasures and entertainments of the world. They're not getting ready for Christ. Each day that goes by, they're looking on how they can further their own bank accounts and further their own personal gains, how they can live for the things in the world and please themselves. They're not looking to be ready for Christ. Now, in Revelation 18, we see God calling his people to come out of her, Babylon. God is calling his people to come out of every church that holds to false doctrines and false teachings. He's calling his people to come out of every church that is leading them into the world, every church that looks like the world and acts like the world, but is branded with Christianity. The God of all creation is calling everyone to come out of these false systems of worship now. Let us be a part of the pure bride, of the faithful woman that is ready for Christ's return. And let us have no part of the unfaithful, adulterous harlot that is not pleasing to God and will only have wrath when Christ returns. We must hold to the Bible to find out which church we are a part of. Are you?